we read the paid response of a Native American Indian to the American president in the year 1855. The following text dates back to around 1855 and is the response of Seattle, the leader of an Indian tribe, to the President of the United States of America, Franklin Pierce, who asked the Indians to sell their land to the American government. The proposal of this purchase and sale was completely foreign to the perceptions and way of life of the Indians, whose bond with nature is sacred and indissoluble, like brotherly love. Chief Seattle proudly expressed with respect for tradition the way of thinking of his tribe, which is completely different from the material values and the conquering cultures of the Europeans, the conquerors. The thoughts that Chief Seattle expresses are almost a century and a half away from us, but they are extremely timely in our time. And now that we are all experiencing the disastrous consequences of the excessive exploitation of natural resources, the pollution of the environment, but also the feeling that a stranger is knocking on the door of our house to buy it. The great chief in Washington is saying that he wants to buy our land, meaning the president in Washington. The great chief is still saying friendly and well-intentioned words, Seattle said. His kindness, because we know that he needs our friendship a little. We will study his offer because we know that if we do not do so, the white man can arrive with weapons and take our land. How can you buy or sell the sky? The warmth of the earth. It seems strange to us. The coolness of the air or the foam of the water, however, do not belong to us. How can you buy them from us? Every part of this land is sacred to my people, Seattle said. Every shining pine needle, every sand on the shore, every haze in the dark forest, every clearing and every buzzing bird is, in the memory and experience of my people, sacred. We know that the white man does not understand our ways. The parts of the earth, one with another, make no difference to him, because he is a stranger who arrives at night and takes from the earth all that he needs. The earth is not his brother, but an enemy who must conquer him. And having conquered it, he goes further. With the swag he has, he will swallow the earth and leave behind a desert. The appearance that your cities present is bad in the eyes of the red-skinned man, but this may be because the red-skinned man is wild and does not understand. If I decide and accept, I will set a condition. The animals of this earth, the white man must treat as his brothers. What is man without animals? If all the animals leave the way, man will die of great inner loneliness, because what happens to animals, the same happens to man. One thing we know, which the white man may one day discover. Our God is the same God. You may say that he is yours, you may ask for our land to be yours, but you could not. He is the God of men, and his mercy is equally shared by red-skinned and white-skinned people. This land of his is precious. Whoever harms it despises its creator. The whites will pass by, and perhaps faster than other races. When you constantly make your bed, one night you will stumble from your makings. When all the buffaloes are slaughtered, when all the wild horses are grazed, when the sacred corner of the forest is filled with human noise, and the spectacle of the rolling hills is stained with the hum of the telegraph wires, then where will you find the Romanian? Where will you find the Aito? And what does that mean to say goodbye to your fari and to the hunt? It means the end of life and the beginning of death. Nowhere is there a quiet corner in the white man's cities. Nowhere is there a corner to stand and listen to the leaves on the trees in spring, or the whisper that the buzzard makes as they fly. But perhaps because, as I said, I am wild and do not understand, perhaps that's the only reason the noise disturbs my ears. But what is left of life when a man cannot listen to the sweet voice of the nightingale or the croaking of frogs all around in a swamp in the night? The red man prefers the soft air, sweetened by the midday rain or scented with pine. The red man values the air because everything shares the same breath, animals, trees, people. The white man does not seem to pay attention to the air he breathes, like one who has been fighting for many days. He does not smell anything. If we knew, we might understand. If we knew the dreams of the white man, the hopes he describes to his children on long winter nights, the visions he ignites in their minds, so that they may pray accordingly for tomorrow. But we are savages. The dreams of white men are hidden from us, and because they are hidden from us, we will continue on our way. If we agree, together we will do it, to secure the protected areas you have assigned to us. There we live, perhaps, our measured days as we wish. When the last red man has passed from the earth, and of memory there remains only the shadow of a cloud traveling across the plain, these shores and forests will stand guard the spirits of my people, who love this land as an infant loves the beating of its mother's heart. If we saw you our land, love it as we loved it, take care of it as we took care of it, keep alive in your mind the memory of the land as it is at the moment you take it, and with all your might, with all your heart, preserve it for your children and love it as God loves us all. One thing we know, your God is the same God. His land is precious. Even the white man cannot escape the common fate. This is what Chief Seattle wrote to the President of the United States in 1855. Please leave your comments about this, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.